Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special event. With me today, I have a runner that sadly did not make it through, but we did go live with him just a brief moment whenever we were getting ready for Max Run. And we have all decided we all deserve to see this run in full. Mr. KilledAlive, how are you doing?
I'm doing well today. Yeah, I'm glad to see this little piece of first to worst history gets a little more screen time, so to speak.
This man performed one of the most baffling runs the team has ever seen. And today, we're going to be sharing it with you live because this is a stream worthy run. Just the pure confidence in this man and everything he did, even to his faults, was beautiful, hilarious, and it completely confused everyone while we were watching him. And sadly, he was not streamed. We had Max Run to do. So we're going to rectify that with a little bit of a special feature where we watch KilledAlive go through the hallways in a masterclass of failure. That's all I can really say about what you're about to witness. Is that okay with you, Mr. KilledAlive, to describe what happened during this run as essentially failure?
I'd say that's pretty accurate. I really couldn't clear even limited ammo reliably, so it was a total gamble to go ahead and participate in a tournament, but I'm glad to give everybody the show they wanted.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and start this event by heading over to the actual contestants page. And I have full control over this video because this is a pre-recorded stream. Yes, recording. Awesome. So, without further ado, I believe we're going to be hearing Ethium talk for a tiny bit. Ethium recorded this run, thankfully. But sadly, he recorded it in such a way where he captured just the entire desktop page. So, this is going to be a little bit scrunched down in order to go ahead and just get us the pure video footage slightly. There's going to be some instances where we'll probably see Duger's face in a photo album because he's checking stuff on his PC while the run. So it's not perfect. We sadly don't have the full original footage because that was sadly lost to time due to KilledAlive's being a bit new to Twitch. So he did not realize that you had to turn on VOD saving. So sadly the original has been lost to time, but we have this. And it's about as good as you can get. Let us begin the run.
By the way, I do have a pretty nice condenser microphone, and I'd be happy to do all sorts of fun announcements for
So,
everyone.
Mr. KilledAlive,
That would be.
you got yourself a
You'll have to talk
Remington
to Potter about that one,
870
but I'm sure he
starting
will
weapon.
take you up on that.
Well, it
You
sure
know,
beats a
this thing's got a
Makarov, that's for
decently
sure.
long
Or
tube,
the super shorty.
and a
That
little
is
bit of
fair.
fair.
I'm
I think
pretty
we'll go
decent
far.
with
Excellent.
shotguns in this
That's a
game,
very
but
good
I gotta
choice.
say, I
Alrighty, well,
still am not
the
the best
time
at,
is
operating the
12:01
pumps.
local.
Hey, look, there's Duger's
Your
face.
1 hour
Told
timer
you.
starts now. You may commence.
Excellent.
Actually,
Let's
I'll
go,
probably go ahead and get you
baby.
Yes,
a
sir.
feed.
Best of luck.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah.
he is off. He is off of a fucking burst of speed directly into his first supply point, as we see. And he has got this charismatic talk about him during the entire run. And sadly, I can't hear a single thing because I don't have audio piping. So, I'm literally going off by fate.
All right.
Ha
The stream side does have audio, so there's that. Anyway, that knife is going to come in very handy later on in the run. We're going to
Sure
learn.
will.
Wasn't nearly
I'm
as
not gonna
elegant as I
spoil it,
hoped.
but it sure does.
Okay.
Anywho,
Let's
he's
get
going to roll
started.
for ammo, and the ammo that he gets is just, yeah. How would you do with the slugs?
Well, personally, I like them a lot. They have they've got good power. They they're a little more reliable, although you got to make sure you hit them square on. I think they actually did provide me a pretty good advantage in the starting area before I upgraded.
Nah, that's the spirit. Normally, whenever a runner sees slugs or dragon's breath, they kind of dread it, especially with dragon's breath, because dragon's breath is kind of a bit underpowered due to it literally being just white phosphorus coming out of a shotgun shell. And slugs has the unreliability of being, one shell.
Well, if you got one shot, you just pump it until you get more.
That's the spirit. And you have completely just decided to go ahead and dump all your buckshot on the ground.
I'm still not the best at retrieving ammo quickly, that's all.
And he's just left the ammo. Okay, we're not going to see that buckshot again.
Can't go wrong.
Hey, the golden 1911. I
Hey,
can't wait for that to
that's
be your
something.
only gun for the rest of this run.
I thought you said no spoilers here.
Oh, okay.
You'll have to do this.
Golden M1911, 7-round
Let's
mags,
go.
all you really need. At least
It does the job.
It does the job.
Actually,
And we'll go ahead and start rolling ammo here. Go ahead and stockpile. I believe you got yourself plus P hollows? Oh no, or just regular plus P there.
I think it was just standard. A little tough to tell with the video feed.
Like I said, this is the best we got. Don't have the original
Pick me.
footage. Very sorry to say that we
I
lost
was a
that.
goober,
Right.
and it was my first time
Right.
streaming with Twitch.
Yes. So here we are with this crunched up, stretched mess of a video we got for you today. And we're going to go ahead and head over to our first hold. We're all familiar with this hold. Nice shot there. Definitely showing up off the power slugs there. And
If you did want to know my VR setup in relatively greater detail, I was using an Oculus Quest 2 with virtual
Yes.
desktop, with it also connected to my PC, just to make sure that the thing didn't run out of battery.
Wow. Mr. Ben's got all the techniques. I know, an Oculus Quest 2, or as it's called now, MetaQuest, because apparently the Oculus brand is dead.
Well, my box still says Oculus, so I'm going to keep calling it an Oculus.
Wow, nice that pops. I will say this, again, KilledAlive's a really good runner. He's actually got some pretty good snapshots, and he's got pretty good control of the room there. That's the end of hold 1. Let's move on to hold 2. Now, things are not going to start going off the rails until at the end of hold 2, I would say.
I would have to agree.
So, these are the 2
Orders
holds that I
received.
missed.
moving in.
Because we start watching you secretly in hold 3, and we all watch the scene, as I'm going to refer to it, until we actually get to it live.
The moment that was thankfully preserved in high quality for all history.
Yes, because it wasn't left, thank God.
Oh, man.
We got a good run this time, baby.
Again, using that knife to great effect, not wanting to waste your ammo due to it being a limited run. I still have a 2-point pistol,
Exactly
but
free
I do
this
believe
time.
we don't actually go for that.
No, I didn't consider it.
I suppose we'll see what the
Probably
rest have
should
to
have
offer.
done.
Let's move.
On to your
Seems
next
like a
question.
pretty good idea, especially considering that I could just switch to my pistol, being faster than reloading. But that also means that I'd have to potentially pick up ammo for one more caliber, and that could get pretty tedious.
Yeah, it
Well,
would have
this-
become a mess. Wait, is this a run that was held up, the run that was supposed to be restreamed?
Not nearly
Yes,
as elegant as I
this
hoped.
is the run that we started streaming while we waited for Mac to go ahead and get his technical stuff finished. Because he was having some technical issues, and we decided to go ahead and quickly go live with him, because you're going to see just how bonkers
bravely
kill
ran
here
away.
is going to be in a moment. Going into your second supply room, we're going to go ahead and see another 2-point pistol, and we're going to go and just guess that you, again, said no.
I guess you could call me stubborn.
That's fair. Usually a lot of people just kind of turn their nose up at 2-point pistols anyways. Let's see what ammo type you get for your shotgun here. Dragon's Breath. I can see why you stick with the slugs.
You know what?
There's always that possibility that you're just going to get ammo you don't want, and usually it's best just to turn away.
But you know, if for those of you just turning in, this is a rerun, restreamed of a run that happened during the free for all phase that sadly was not streamed, and we're rectifying it now because oh my god, this should have been streamed. This run happened before Mac's run, and we went live with him just at the tail end of his run, right quick. Then we decided to go ahead and get ready for Mac's run right
Perhaps
afterwards
he'll be used a little more.
because
this
Mac was having some technical issues.
I believe he was trying to stream through YouTube.
Yeah, he was a YouTube stream, and I was like, "Uh-oh, I don't
I'm
actually
gonna
have
have
the
to hold on.
means to do that." And turns out that we do have the means, not for YouTube. It was as easy as just putting the link in the video thing. I didn't know that. So, we're currently using a cheap what's called web browser view from OBS in order to restream this, so I can actually have controls over the stream itself. Anyway, moving on to hold 2, we got ourselves Hardens and Swarms, and it's going to be a treat to watch how you deal with them here with just slugs.
Snapshot and good luck. That's WoW.
Yeah, snapshot and a prayer. That's usually how it goes. I think up there.
That's a spirit.
Yeah.
As this run was going, how were you feeling about your chances so far?
I was giving it about easily 50-50 that I would survive to the last round. And probably a little lower than that I was actually able to clear no matter the circumstances. I have been able to clear limited ammo before. I think I've only cleared spawn
I'm really
locked
gonna miss
once,
these
and that was
slugs.
because I got like a M249 with coffin bags in it.
Ooh, yeah, no. Fun fact about that, since that was a MG that you took there, MGs have an inherent higher muzzle velocity than ARs. So,
Really depends on barrel length, though.
yeah, but technically speaking, how the game functions, the M249 saw is actually stronger than most of the ARs and most any ammo, which is very lovely with it.
You can see me whiffing a couple slugs there. It's just kind of the inherent risk and reward you get with that thing.
Approaching up, not bracing the pistol, just one-handing and hoping for God that you're gonna hit. And there we go. That's the end of hold 2. Now we enter in the sub phase, and this is gonna be a long one.
Advance to next system node and take it.
Really gonna miss my sluggy friends. Provided me all the oomph I want.
Come on, in this room, we see there's a 2-point shot. I know that's a sniper rifle. I know, technically speaking, sniper rifles, they are very handy.
Excellent.
A free sight every time you roll them.
Yeah.
Tempting. Very
In terms
tempting.
of Doctrine,
See what the
it's
rest of
technically
you offer.
free for the first one, at least.
This fob will go up because this will probably replace his run in the first to worst. Actually, no, I'll probably keep the original, even though it is a bit of a scuff recording.
It is slightly better quality, so it's worth keeping.
Yes. Clearing out your hold here.
Entering panic mode.
Bit of a few
Perhaps
fire
there is a
arms
time
being
for running.
shot off, and now you're out.
There's
You're
also a time
shotgun
providing.
chain. And now you resort to using the shotgun
Can't
as a
catch me.
melee weapon
Oop.
and getting yourself into more
Perhaps
danger.
I can.
It seems every corner I turned in that area, it was more and more sausages.
That's not
Just
good.
ejected a live round there.
Alas.
That's what happens when you panic. I thought to myself, well, that's the only thing I have left now, so might as well put it to use.
Also, the night
Oh,
gets
boy.
ready to be full CQB on everyone. There's a 6-point AR roll there. I do believe that is exactly what you grab here. Oh,
Fortune does not smile upon me at this very moment. Perhaps we shall see what happens.
Considering the danger factor, I probably should have kept the pistol in my hand during that reload.
Well, that's the spirit.
Was getting pretty lucky with the health, too.
and there it is, a VC. Man,
Perhaps we can work with this.
Light at the end of the tunnel, man. Magazine capacity isn't all that great, but when you have more magazines,
I'm
the more the
certain we can
merrier.
manage.
yeah, it's a sport version, which means it was a single shot only.
I'm sorry, friend. Your ammunition
And you
is
get
just
rid
too
of your
old.
shotgun.
Override token found.
How do you think that went? Now looking back,
That was a mistake. Especially considering I could have redeemed it at the end of the round when I had a better view of the territory around me.
No optics.
you also had a 2-point shotgun roll. That could have easily been a 2.
Right. Let's go.
Or free gun. I believe that's what we call it.
Override token found.
Here it comes.
I should
Figure
visit
old
that
ammo for the ammo
ammunition
roll.
station.
That's a bit of a shame.
Not the ammunition station, but the, actually, that would be prudent.
Well, not just yet, but
So, got a few. Checking the ammo out. Okay. Got a spawn crap ton of ammo to store it. Luckily, the VC is 7.62 by 49. Very lovely.
39, I believe.
Yeah, 39. And why did I get? What takes? What is something? Does that round even exist?
Not even sure.
Not even sure even.
That'd be a slightly different, be a longer overall length.
More capable of a sniper round. Store that with a bunch of ammo. He did
At that point, I was just excited to put it to good use.
Even better.
debating the backpack.
Actually, I'd rather extend these
The
magazines
backpack.
then.
You really debated the backpack.
Yeah. As useful as it is, it made more use later.
Surprise!
Doing that gun to good use taking out your patrol here before you head to, I believe, a mag upgrade station we saw earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Got any help for me? Oh, yes, you do. Thank you. Much appreciated, mister. Let's move.
There it is.
Onwards and
Had just enough points to upgrade.
And there's a bit of
Upwards.
a buffer from
Oh,
what's his face? Anyway,
right.
getting himself 30 rounder
Can't get any
and
higher. But we
duplicate
can
that mag.
duplicate the mag.
It's 2 points.
Oh,
It's a lot more efficient in terms of ammunition storage as well, considering pockets only carry 10.
We'll have to say goodbye to that.
And I was thinking, yeah, this is going off to a great start. I could go ahead and duplicate just one more.
All right. That is the spirit.
Hang around
Smaller
there.
magazines,
Pocket.
smaller magazines for emergencies,
See another.
bigger duplicate magazines for better times.
So free 30 rounders with 2 rounders to go. Plenty of ammo. Definitely going to be very handy
It's not
for
nearly
the
as
remainder of
efficient.
the run.
Can I duplicate?
I was
one more?
expecting a really good hold 3, but obviously fate had other ideas.
Not
A bit
enough.
more some data from
Guess it will have to do.
Etheum there. Sorry about that.
All right. We
Oop,
are looking pretty
Refreshing
good.
the stream
I will just need
and now checking
to stock
something.
up
What
on
is
ammunition one
Etheum
last
doing?
time.
Okay, cool. Thank you,
Excuse
Etheum.
me, sir.
No, I don't have a Twitch audience.
Oh, where's he going? You get a pretty big
Take
one
my
later.
lead.
Don't worry.
At least for now. Not planning on making streaming anything of,
Mainstream, yeah.
yeah,
Mainstream.
Excellent.
nice fun.
Thank you. That's my talent. So,
Perhaps
I'll
that
go
was a
ahead and
mistake.
do that in order to go ahead and spawn some ammo here. And looks like you got a lot of ammo on the table.
It's kind of a mess. I don't know.
Yeah, no, kind of a bit of a mess there. So, kind of finding some more ammo using that here effect. And you know what they say, whenever you got a bunch of loose things, it's going to start eating up performance. So, gotta go ahead and clear that up and
Behold the folly.
Perhaps we've made a serious mistake.
Now I'm
We made a
left
very serious mistake.
at this point
But
to clear this round with
such
only
is
a
the way of things,
1911.
and we will do our best and make the best of it.
like I said,
Goodness me.
we all tuned in to go ahead and
What a
just
fun.
watch this run because they were like, oh, there's a run going on right now. Let's go ahead and see what that runner's doing. We all tuned in. We all watched that happen live. And we were like, uh-oh, oh no.
Best laid plans of
It's the
mice
only
and
one
men,
that counted.
ladies and gentlemen.
So I was going to make it count.
So, all you have now is an
Magazines are still
M1911
valuable,
and a bunch of
you know.
useless magazines.
That I'd already expended
I'm
almost
sorry,
all
Brian.
of my tokens for. Keep that in
Sometimes
mind.
things just don't end up the way they
Yes.
really should.
I have no idea why I had insisted on keeping the magazines that were now useless in my pockets. Maybe I was thinking, oh, I could get another VZ58 later, right?
Still got one. Let's go, baby.
You know, it was just sunk cost fallacy at the end of that. So here he goes. All he has left is an M1911, several rounds. Let's see what he does.
And this is the first round that has the shield guys out, right?
Yes, the only round that actually has shield, guys. And there goes your shield.
So much for that.
Is this limited ammo? Yes, this was a limited ammo run.
Particle encryption detected.
And we have just watched. Oh, that was a fantastic shot, by the way.
Encryption neutralized.
It really pays to be up close and
Advancing
personal.
to next system layer.
A
Analyzing
good bit of
system.
blind luck, that's for sure.
Over there.
So, we just witnessed KilledAlive delete a 6-point AR that he just spent another 6 points upgrading the magazines for. No, he outright deleted his weapon. And all he has left is his M1911. You are so goddamn lucky that you didn't take out the M1911 to spawn more ammo for it.
I had fat fingered the clear all ammunition button to clear all spawnable by mistake.
Yes. So he accidentally cleared his gun, which was a nice VC,
Swarm
and
encryption
he
detected.
just spent several minutes upgrading the mags in order to get 30 rounders, which he's still holding on to as a sunk cost fallacy.
Advancing to next system layer.
And now he is stuck with a M1911 and a
Analyzing
prayer,
system.
which he is putting that M1911 to good use. Again, you are doing it really well. You have the makings of a great runner. We're seeing a fast encryption clears from you and everything. And you have an M1911. And you got like the best ammo for it as well. Fucking plus P hollows.
Yeah, and I do have to say, the hollow point really, really made the difference.
Yes, it did. If it wasn't for the hollow point, I don't think you would have lived.
No, not at all.
That or it would have been a lot difficult. A lot more difficult.
Ouch.
Look at him bob and weave. Look at the movements. Look at his hands just jive.
The least I could have done in that situation was serpentine, and that's exactly what I did.
Recursive.
Anyway, there is a recursion. And again, Fast clears all around.
I'm going to be
Neutralized.
severely
You've
lacking
been
on
rocking it with your encryption clears this entire time.
Data extracted.
I was actually using the virtual desktop app with my Quest 2,
Yes.
but I still had it plugged into my PC.
Yes, you did.
Perhaps we can compromise with an SMG. Goodness me.
I'd say these days my PC is more mid-range. It still has like a 2016 era CPU in it, but I did manage to upgrade my GPU, so that really helped.
That's nice. Getting a bit of panic again. Only that 1911. Nice
And
counting of your
only
ammo.
the reserve ammunition that I had left.
Yeah, no, nice counting of your ammo there, by the way. You knew exactly that you were out of ammo there, and you or you re-engaged. Again, seeing some buffering. I'm sorry for the buffering. That was on Ephem's side. Ephem was the moderator for his run, and needless to say, I don't think we hear Ephem during this run at all because I
Thank
believe
you
he
for
muted
looking
himself.
away.
But he was dying that entire time as well while watching you.
Override token found.
Have at thee. Thank you for the help.
So, anyways, can't get that. All you have is 6 points.
As always,
So let's go over to the other one and see what you can get.
I am running very low on ammunition here.
At that point, almost anything is a better companion than the 1911.
Not sure about that. Got white tips for
Perhaps
the
we
fucking
can
ammo for the
Abandon
PC.
our dreams of magazines.
You had the best ammo for the VC, and the second thing, you don't have the
We
VC
must
anymore.
Instead, embrace
Oh,
45.
Oh my god, it's tragic. It just gets worse and worse. It's just a concavity of just faults. It's just sadness. At least you get plus B hollows back again, so you can go ahead and restore
Perhaps
your
in
ammo
my
for your M1911.
hubris,
That's really nice.
This will
you know,
make
just
me
as
grow
soon as they all start wearing more and more body armor.
Yes, in order to make things
Perhaps
difficult, but we're
distance
doing
does
really
indeed
well with popping their heads, so
make the
that
heart
shouldn't be
grow
that big of a problem, honestly.
I knew as long as I moved fast and shot just as fast, I would at least stand a chance of survival.
Oh wow, he could have gotten an 8-point
I'm
AR.
sorry.
He couldn't. He only had the M1911. Actually, no, you could have. You actually could have, because I don't think you got your
I
spy
had enough
token.
points.
Yeah, no, you could have sold your AR or your pistol and bought that gun. Hello, BizVR. Welcome to a special
Your
feature of
heightened
KilledAlive's
and
absolute
complete lack of
travesty
body
of a
armor
run.
penetration
Wait,
will
no,
make
actually,
them
yeah,
a
no, he's actually
slightly
right.
less than
I believe you
excellent
got a
team.
supply point token.
I didn't. I chose. I elected to forego my backpack
Shall go on the assumption
in order
there shall be
to
nothing
upgrade
ahead
my
of me
magazines,
that can
and
possibly
you
replace
would have found out
such
what
a
happened to all
perfect
those
machine of war.
override tokens earlier.
So, you were
I
completely
eventually got
Perhaps
that
there
back,
will be a
but
light at the end of the,
yeah, that really only
light
came in
tunnel.
handy later.
You had no tokens going into the next thing. I believe you got 5 override tokens, and you got 6.
Little bit of a kiss before we
So
go.
I think that's actually exactly what
And
happened.
on
So
to the
you couldn't
last
have
one.
gone that pistol. Oh my god! What was that
Not
flashbang?
necessarily last, but that can such a
And Epheme just
machine.
doing stuff while he's moderating your run. I don't blame him.
Excuse
He
me,
was
sir.
just doing that. So anywho, guys, something anti-material rifle.
That there shall be nothing.
Anti-material rifle here. And you
I was
buy
thinking-
it.
3
As
points. It's gonna have an optic on it. I'll see what I can do with it.
Go on the assumption that there shall be
Like, what other choice did I have?
Yeah, no, because technically speaking,
there will be
you
a
couldn't
light
actually
at
have
the
gone
end
that
of
8-point
the,
BR there
tunnel.
because you were 1
Perhaps
point
a
short if you
bolt-action
sold the
rifle really could
M1911.
turn
So
the tide
he
of
buys the anti-material rifle. Yeah, this is a rerun.
battle.
This is a rerun. This
Oh,
is
dear.
just a rerun of KilledAlive's run because everyone
I'm
needs to see
gonna
it.
need this.
So he buys the anti-material rifle, thinks it's too big, buys a backpack. Why? You are the only runner we have ever seen
My.
buy a backpack.
Oof, dear.
Well, I was thinking, hey, if I'm going to be using the 1911 and a gun with bulky ammo, I'm going to need to go ahead and carry all of that ammo. I laid my bed, and I was rolling with
I'm
it.
on quest 2.
Oh,
which
that's
makes
what
it
happened.
rather
We were
difficult
dying.
to put this
Like I
back
said, we were
into
setting
your
up
body.
for max run, and we were dying in the fucking main stage while we were watching you while he was setting up. Because we were like, this man just bought a anti-material rifle and a backpack.
I shall lay you flat.
He's going to die.
Of course, the Quickscoper
Mighty
Supreme would be my chariot of victory for at least a short time.
And then you tried the quick bolting, and sadly, quick bolting does not work with the gun, even though slide bolting does.
It's far too chonky.
Yeah, no. You can
It
slide
appears
bolt
that
the
quick bolting
anti-material
is not
rifles,
an
by the
option
way.
with this weapon.
But slide bolting with an
But
index
perhaps
controller is
you
a
will
bit of a
find a way to
mess,
make
but
this
you have Quest 2 actually might be
Yeah,
that.
and you can also see the Quest 2 being all sorts of nice and precise, trying to get that onto my back. I found out that simply clutching the backpack towards your heart was a
There we
better
go.
way to put it on.
That's the spirit.
It's overall more reliable.
Something practical and
So,
one.
slide bolt
and
works just fine
impractical
with the
in the
index
other.
for you. I have
Let us
issues with
continue.
it. It is a bit too cumbersome to work with me.
I don't even think that's a possibility on Quest 2.
I believe it is. I believe you actually have the slide bolt with your touchpad. I think that's actually how it works. But you know, I've had issues dropping the mags. My finger, it's just because my thumb is too big. Thumb is just too big. I
Considering
can do
I
it.
can
And here,
hear
we're going to go
them
ahead and get
from here,
tracers for the intimate. That is an intervention. I do like the intervention. It's
Given
a
the
lovely
size of these magazines,
but
it
in
would
the
probably be more
hallways,
efficient for me to take
what's the
this thing,
big? Too big.
as unwieldy as it is.
I find my ways to make use of it either way.
Yeah, no, as we're going to clearly see, we're going to go ahead and see a bit of a
Perhaps I
skirmish that's
cannot
going
be
to
more
happen there
efficient through excessive
with the
use of
intervention.
pockets.
That will ultimately shape your view of the intervention and can make you realize, wow, I should
But
not be using this as a
Can take
firearm.
advantage of this.
And keyword to that is should not be using that as a firearm because he just completely disregards it as a firearm and just starts using it as a fucking bat. And we're about to see that in action, and it's hilarious.
Regarding the Quest 2 question, I'm using the, I believe it's called the, I'm not entirely sure what it's called. It's the, I'm using the operating controller system that has the things like you move the stick forward a direction and click in order to operate certain things on firearms. I'm
Perhaps you'll take this thing for a
I'm
test ride.
using arm swinger mode, so I'm using those face buttons for turning.
Or perhaps
Dang, here we go. A bit of a skirmish is starting to break out. He's getting shot a lot, and he's using the intervention to his advantage or disadvantage as he's going to go ahead and shoot, turn around, run, cock, turn back around, point, fire, turn around, run, reload, fail to reload. There we go. Got to cock in. Turn around, reload the ammo. These soldiers are here. Time to run.
At that point, exfiltrate, start it, here goes.
You know, so he bolts into
get out of the
into
kitchen.
Farfold. Here we go, and he's going to attempt to continue to use it as a melee weapon. Then he, well, not as a weapon. He just forgoes it. He gives up. He realizes that's a better melee weapon. So he is now just going to charge the enemies with it, slap them silly, and then remember that knife? Oh, got the knife. So he shakes the Sosig on the ground with the knife, and then clears the encryption with the M1911.
A little bit
It's
of
my
this.
only semi-auto, I might as well make use of it.
Come back to me, buddy.
So here we go.
And I even forgot to lock it to my body.
Yes, it's just an afterthought. So here we go, using the intervention to his advantage, cocking it, up,
Excessive.
up.
But
Should be a
also
further
fun.
enemy coming the other way. There he is. Staying too close. Slap,
Check this
slap, slap,
buddy.
shank.
The tricky thing about this whole strategy is that you have to put away your knife to actually bolt the thing.
Yeah, no, that's a bit of a shame. Taking some fire. He's going to go ahead and just crouch down and hope that he got it. Now here's the fun part. While we were watching this run, we took notice of the backpack, and it turns out the backpack actually kind of blocks some rounds from actually hitting you nicely.
I had no clue that that was an additional property.
Yeah, no, actually the backpack is bulletproof, so that's one of the things that Anton
It
did.
only takes
Also, I just completely glossed over the fact that you one-handed the intervention and shot your stealth encryption like that.
Analyzing system.
It was what had to be done.
Anyway, Breacher Boy, just slap him down, go and grab his MG.
Anything is an upgrade from a melee weapon.
That's fair. Breacher Boy is just chasing you down, angry that you stole his MG, and you just go slap him. There you go, he's dead. Yeah, cock, grab the MG, fire on a 3.06. It runs out of ammo. There's another MG there though for you, so you're gonna probably come back to that. Stop, that's so sick.
Perhaps this thing makes a better melee weapon.
At that point, I was just running on pure instinct.
I know, everything has gone wrong. Your one and only grace was gone. You're going to do a fantastic shot with the fucking so MG there.
They're so inherently inaccurate. It really was a miracle I managed to hit that.
5 override tokens found.
Perhaps you're not nearly as
So,
useless as
yeah, nice
see it,
shot
mister.
with the MG there. That is actually very difficult to do because of the gun change that just went into effect from Anton, so good job. And we're moving on to the last hold. Yeah, we're almost done.
Perhaps
I
shall
can't
use
believe
you
it.
for
He's
the time
actually
being.
going to probably win this
Place
run.
it.
What a madman. Yeah, no, fucking, that's all I can really describe
More
KilledAlive
permissive
is
for your
just complete madman. You have actually you striked fear in
I hear
Spanish,
ya.
by the way, while we were watching this.
Perhaps I
He
should
was
investigate
afraid of
that.
you. Just the pure raw instinct to
Excuse me.
keep going after a fuck up like
Line
that
up in an orderly
and make it
fashion,
work is absolutely
so that I may
baffling.
deliver hot
What was I gonna do? Just put my hands up and say, can I get a retry, please?
Yeah, no, sadly, can't kind of do that because nothing really happened with your sub. I did have a runner that had several reruns because he just had just very bad
you
luck
better
with
give
his streams with his
Alright.
VR sub. I believe he's fixed it though.
Mm.
He just
At least I had no technical issues.
there you go. Also, you taught the
How
moderator something, Spanish. You taught him that you can actually chamber around the gun.
It is very janky, but it does actually work.
Yeah. Normally, just don't do that because it's just out of waste of time.
In real life, it would also cause a double feed, so...
Yes.
Override
Here we got an
tokens
ammo
found.
station. Let's see what ammo you're going to get here.
Well, perhaps I
Got some
shall know.
black tips. Fantastic.
Black tip. Now
and
we're
white
talking.
tips for the 211,
Right.
which is, I'd say, a pretty darn good
Still
combo
have
when
more rooms to
armor
clear.
penetration really
And
isn't
soon
something you can
I'm
help.
going to need more 45.
Which sadly that is 45, which that doesn't really go through much, but it goes through enough. Have to make sure that you can get through a what's called a gas mask. So sick.
Yeah.
And there he goes, tossing the hollow points away. Guess he's got these, and he's just gonna bank that this is gonna be enough.
You know what?
And API, you got the fire damage is
More
good
super
enough.
down
Yeah,
there.
that's the truth.
Hollow points.
There he
will not
goes,
be very
tossing
effective
more,
for this,
more of the hollow
endeavor.
points away.
But I would predict
I cry every
that
time I
hitting
see
them with a
people
little
throw away
incendiary
hollow
tip
points
is
because
gonna be just the
it's
thing.
technically speaking the best ammo you can
Now, what is
possibly
in this
get for EMS in my opinion.
I suspect
Because you want that instant head popping. You don't want them to get back up.
No. And when all you really get is one shot at them, to make it count, you might as well make them go poof.
And there he goes dropping ammo. So what does he do? He just spawns more ammo. Might as well.
Not all of your runs can be the lucky one. I am lucky in some ways, and I'm
Looking,
lucky in
he
others.
picks up the gun to see the thing
Some of
more
us have to
clear.
make our own luck.
There you go, all ready to go, set for war.
I believe this should be enough for my sojourn. Let's roll.
I had no idea what would be ahead of me, so I at least stocked up before heading to that last one.
And what do we got here in this supply pack? Ooh, a 5-point shotgun. It's in your price range.
Oh dear.
But then I was waylaid by just about every sausage on the map.
Let myself
got
go
a
in
bit of a
way
corner, so
further
now
over
he's
my
going
head
to
than I
just
should.
clear everything
perhaps
out with just an image.
Give him a little,
Incense.
give him a little
Take a
something
bit more of a breather. He's got the knife. He's ready with the knife, just in case he do rush him to shake them. And that's the spirit. Okay, he's loaded up. I'll quickly reload his pistol, even though that didn't particularly work. And here they come. They're coming to investigate what happened to the enemy, and they're shooting everything at you.
And my investment in incendiary is certainly paying off here.
Much appreciated.
And getting your health back from all the patrols, which is very handy. So, we are actually coming up to the point where we start streaming this run live on Twitch. So we're almost at the end. And those of you that did tune in at that one point do know the ending. But let's go ahead and keep that in big until we...
What an odd coincidence.
But no, a lot of good that what's it called? That backpack's doing for you, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm
totally
impressed that you
ignoring
don't
it.
double feed.
Yes, that's the spirit. All that backpack, 3 points down the drain. He threw a bunch of ammo in it, and now he's just kind of been ignoring it this entire time. Because, yeah, no, like I said, just backpack's kind of a bit of a
Onward.
waste of space. A bit annoying. Rushing in, not knowing what they're doing, going here. A snapshots. What do we got here? We got a 6. That was a 12 point. No, that was a 10 point BR. Can't afford that. Actually, no, you could have afforded that.
Flee all you want.
Cycling.
Can't hide from me, buddy.
Going all in with that BR, but sadly, he didn't.
I think at that point I was thinking, well, I don't want to accidentally delete anything again. So I was just
Although that
keeping
is
everything
way
on my
too
phone.
much out of your
Assumptions.
price raise. So it's definitely has to be that that shotgun that we saw the mag. That shotgun or none.
Mm-hmm.
So getting all healed up, ready to go. That's a 1 point grenade. I have no idea what grenade would be in a 1 point.
Can't always have your ideal situation.
Well, also, you only get one of them, so I
Oh,
guess you
yeah.
would just make it count.
Oh yeah, that's actually a thing that Anton did. Is he made the grenades 1 point only for because you only get one. Yeah.
I don't believe that laser sight would be of much use on
That's a
this
10
thing.
pointer. Yep, can't get that.
It seems
Doesn't
to
have
make
it.
a
He
better
only has
melee
6
weapon
points.
than we are.
Sadly, we're gonna have to just go shanking again. Lucky intervention melee weapon. Best place, honestly.
You see, it also provides a bit of a shield as well.
Yes, because
You can actually see the intervention taking a couple of hits as well.
low on HP, but that's fine. He's got confidence. He's gonna finally go back here and see that. Oh my God, it's something he can buy.
You may be able
Amazing.
to help me here,
Points.
sir.
And it's the worst magazine fed shotgun.
Perhaps
Yeah.
it can be of good use.
Well, it's better than a 1911.
Oh man, the Russian weird fucking
1 point.
hunting sporting shotgun. How we all know. Unlucky rolls with this guy around. You should have seen
Well-
earlier.
Well, it wasn't. I think it's called the Keter. That is just basically Makarov but faster.
I actually learned that the killer
It is-
actually does like pop heads really fast if you know it. Like
If you have the right ammo, that is. But still, most of the time you really can't count on it.
just going fucking up like so. And he's gonna find the unfortunate truth. Yep, you can't upgrade those mags. Can't do anything
Not
with the
enough.
shotgun. 5 rounds is
So-
all you're getting.
This is how my last stand will end.
All the points in the killers, everything's dead.
I'm
Tracers in the
certain to
killers,
be
everything's dead. That's
humiliated.
pretty good.
But I will die
Long stick looks like
standing.
the ultimate weapon. As we're clearly learning that all you really need is just a long metal rod that sometimes shoot things.
And I know.
Oh,
Like
really?
presenting
deep down
a
in my
chair
heart,
to a lion
I've
during
done this to
a
myself.
fight.
Now for the first.
It's got those janky
station to
hitboxes.
pack up my ammo, and then I will be
You know,
gone.
and now we go back to the ammo spawner in order to go ahead and load yourself up with as much shotgun rounds as you can carry.
It would be prudent to pack those magazines.
And we're finally going to realize that
Good
he
old-
actually has a brain. He
some good
remembers
old
he has a
double
backpack.
R will do him good.
For all that,
We shall
who
see.
knew?
What is your wisdom?
Got ourselves number 4.
That'll do.
Not ideal, but still does the job.
I know.
It's not Dragon's Breath.
Yep, that's good. If it was Dragon's Breath, you wouldn't be able to use that shotgun because it's such a low power shell. So he's just slowly realizing, I don't have room for any of this. Wait a minute.
Or do I?
Quickly just loading up the ammo, getting rid of your double up buck. Which probably would have been better in this case. And then he realized, I have a backpack. So he's going to chuck the rounds that he was storing this
I believe
time.
filling this
He's
entire
going to
thing
fill it with shotgun
shotgun
rounds.
shells would be prudent.
And I'm clearing out all that other intervention ammo because,
Practical
geez, how
weapon
many
against
times did I use the intervention as an actual firearm instead of a club?
Think like only a few times. Like literally, you fire a round, then you go like, "Well, it's gonna take too long for me to fuck another round in. Time to go smashing something with Ooga Booga style." So he's making all complete use of the backpack here, putting ammo in every spot imaginable, even the gun spot he's putting ammo in it. Did you even? I don't think he even used like the small fucking spots on the other side of the rack there. There's like 3 more.
I think I was too agitated to notice.
And no, just picking up the rounds, chucking the pistol rounds on the ground. Like that's enough to
I'm
feed like a
sorry,
small platoon.
Mr.
And then he decides, okay, that's enough. Let's go.
Relegated to
And the
being
Quest 2
literally an
continues to be
emergency
oh so
weapon.
precise yet again,
Well,
trying to fit it back
I
onto
hope
my
you
body.
understand, but that role is still important.
My brother has an index, and he literally can't stand the Quest 2 being not as precise as the index.
Yeah,
Last stand,
we
boys,
did see
let's
his
go.
run. I did actually see his run. He was actually the top scoring limited ammo run we had for the entire
Best hold,
year.
baby.
Probably.
System
I will
node.
say that.
Hold this position.
He was really, really good.
Analyzing
But
system.
sadly, he still didn't make it through because the multiplier for standard ammo was a
Oh.
bit better. And then you forgot to cock it!
Perhaps that
Yeah,
would be
oh no,
prudent
he's in safety!
to charge this
It was the
firearm.
safety, of course.
Got a little drift in my index controllers, but only if I hold them close to my body. Yep. So, that's a grenade. It really just...
It eventually becomes muscle memory when you figure out where the Quest 2's blind spots are, and you just
There
kind of
you
work
are,
around it.
sir.
Self-Christian spawn. Pop. There we go.
Neutralized.
Nice and easy. And it's time for speed meets.
Advancing to next
Which,
system layer.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say that this is probably what kills most of your
Analyzing
runs is
system.
speed. There's several So's spawning constantly. That was a grenade that just went past you. And you're just
I
running,
didn't notice,
Yeah,
to be frank.
just running up to So's, beating them up with your new club that actually fires a weapon more than once every century. So, getting swarmed here, taking the chance to go ahead and reload a bit. Never know whenever that. Gets a nice
air
air
shot.
shot. Oh, that's so sick. Shotgun. Oh, the shot. Really, multiple mags of one palm of ammo. We should agile popping up there.
Agile.
And pop. Yeah, you're really good at doing that. So you're going to finally pop your what's it called?
Advancing to
Got a
next
mobile
system
resupply point.
Yeah, mobile resupply point. You just start grabbing ammo from it, which is super smart, by the way. Not any other runner does that.
Excuse
But
me.
then you just, yeah, no, we got Breacher Boys. Breacher Boys hurt. Getting shot a bit. You don't have a health dog. You are pretty much dead. Actually, no, you have
I
a health dog.
have the health dog.
You have
That's the
a-
worst part.
Yeah, you have the health
I
dog.
looked down. I could have seen that.
And then he
it's
just
all
eats it.
over.
Yeah, and then he eats it. He could
Not
have.
the hot
He
dog.
could have saved himself. He could have saved himself, but he dies. And
Ugh.
sadly, the end of that run is cut off because that is as much a lot of time that EFM has decided to go for that run. So after all that, he could have made it.
I could have looked slightly below eye level, saw I had my health sausage, and just shoved it into my face.
Yeah, but sadly, that is very unfortunate, and that is the story of KilledAlive, the runner that shocked the entire mod team with just his pure raw just skill
And gumption.
and gumption. But sadly, yeah, no, like I said, you're not making it through, but we got some things coming. First and foremost, on the first to worst Discord, do believe we are gearing up for phase 1 now. Yeah, pretty much I always use my health reader right before the start of hold 5 round 3 if hurt. Yeah, that's a smart thing to do.
That's good advice.
Mm-hmm.
It prevents you from forgetting it.
Yep. But anywho, we're gearing up for phase 1 now. You are welcome for that quick little special preview there, though. Special showcase. He will be appearing in the what's it called? He will be appearing in the highlights for sure, I believe. So stick tuned for that, because Putter is almost done with that. So I believe he's actually working on that right now.
Awesome.
And last but not least, to those that are making it through, we have our full list now, and we almost had a tiebreaker, which would have been fucking terrifying. Yeah, it looks like we're having people actually sign in, so I have no idea when Putter posted the announcement that everyone should just actually start around phase 1. I don't even know where the sign up sheet is posted, but there's people signing up now. He must have just DM'd everyone that's moving on the sign up sheet, which is smart. So we're starting to gear up for signups now. We're gonna go ahead and actually gear up for phase 1, which phase 1 is gonna be entirely streamed. So you're gonna be seeing first to worst go live a lot more often. Probably gonna be starting tomorrow, I believe. Let's go and actually look at our first run. It looks like our first scheduled run is the 9th of the 7th that I see so far. That probably change as we move on, so no one's going to be running tomorrow, so it's going to be starting on the weekend. But to everyone that did make it,
open.
To everyone that did make it through, congratulations. You all did fantastic. Those of you that sadly didn't make it through due to the nature of the free-for-all, sorry about that. We hope to see you again next year, and hope to see a much better improvement, especially for you, KilledAlive, ranking 100th place out of the entire group. Congratulations.
I'm certain that I'm going to be doing a little bit better next time.
Yes, and not deleting your firearm.
That too.
General vicinity, right?
Yeah, he's my bro.
Yeah, he cranked that out at 198.530. He was barely knocked out.
Oh.
Yeah, he was the highest scoring limited ammo run, and that was what he did. So Mr. KilledAlive, thank you for joining me with that quick rerun of your masterclass of failure. It was a sad display to see you die. That's all.
The least I could do is make the tragedy hurt a little.
We will hope to see you next year with First Source and/or King of Score whenever that is run again.
That's another exciting sort of event.
Mm-hmm. I know we do hope to see you again. But anyways,
all right. Thank you.
That is it for this special feature of a quick masterclass video of KilledAlive's run. And thank you, KilledAlive, for taking questions about that. Actually, does anyone have any questions for KilledAlive before we go?
I'd be happy to answer them. Don't worry.
Yes. Anyone got questions for KilledAlive and his that display? General vicinity missed about 500 points. He was about 9K more.
That's tragic.
Yes. He would have made it through. He was higher, but the 198K is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, at first I was thinking oh, what do I have left? And then I, looked below me and realized I really wanted to swear, but the least I did was just restrain myself, kind of get the hang of it, and just move on.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you can really.
At first, I thought, like, I'm not going to make it this next round, but I just kind of steeled myself and just
going out with a
went
bang.
for it.
Going out with a bang.
Yeah.
So yeah. If it was raw school only, General Vicinity would have been the highest score of everyone. Yes, he would have. If this was King of Score and we allowed the multiple rule sets, he would have definitely been first, and it's just pure score, to say the least. But sadly, King First Worst does run on different rule sets than King of Score, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, no, he was a fantastic runner. Like I said, I hope to see you both here a bit more rusted than well, not rusted, a bit more skillful than and ready to go. Gotta practice those standard spawn lock runs, buddy.
Here's hoping that I can be a good enough wiener to clear spawn lock for the next one.
Everything except I am spawner. Yeah. King of Score is gonna be interesting. I will reveal more information about that soon. I've been leaking some of the information, so but I'll go ahead and get like a full like this next year once I get everything finalized and I training testing to go ahead and see if these runs will even be possible. Because the rule sets are not going to be nice. That's all I'm going to say. The rule sets are not going to be nice. But, with that being said, KilledAlive, thank you for participating in this tournament and giving us just the best damn run we saw.
It was the least I could do.
Yeah. So,
Thank you very much for the opportunity in setting up this event.
you're welcome, man. We hope to see you again next year. And everyone, stay tuned. That's phase 1 begins most likely tomorrow if someone decides to go and run after devlog, or Sunday. Well, not Sunday, Saturday, because we're going to be starting to go ahead and stream all those runs live. It's time.
Keep your eyes peeled. There are more legendary runs to be had.
Thank you, KilledAlive, for that interesting tidbit. All right, everyone, we'll see you all back here for phase 1. Until then, get practicing, and don't delete your firearm.
Keep your eyes on what button you press in that menu.
You're gonna have well, if you want to have 2 runs at the same time, you're gonna have to be scheduled with the same time of your partner. Yes, you will have to go ahead and talk to your partner to see if you want to do a head-to-head. All right, just go ahead and let the mods know that it's gonna be a head-to-head beforehand. That'll be nice. Anywho, once again, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you all back here for phase 1 soon. But until then, later.
Goodbye.